Hey everybody, Chuck Waterman with Functional Fly, and this is going to be my first tying video, and I'm going to start with a fly that I use to tie as the first fly in a lot of my intro to fly tying classes because it focuses on the things that I think are really important when you are just learning to tie, and that is thread pressure and proportion and minimalism. Those three things are really, in my estimation, the key to being able to tie good flies. So the fly we're going to do is called the zebra midge, and this is a Chironimid. It's only got 3 materials, actually 4 if you include the bead head. We're going to use a black thread body, some silver wire, and a little bit of crystal flash. So okay, so we're going to start by tying in right behind the bead eye. This is a TMC 2487 barbless hook, and so I'm just going to go ahead and get in there and trim away that excess. Take a turn to cover that up. Now, one of the things that I'm going to be doing is when I tie in the silver wire, I want to give that something to get some grip onto. So I'm going to take this thread and I'm actually going to twist it. And you'll see as I twist that, the thread actually kind of becomes more cord-like, and that gives the wire a little more something to grab onto. And so, next step is to go ahead, take that wire, and tie that in. Normally I like to tie in wire and tinsels along the bottom of the hook, but with a fly like this that's this small, I don't want to create any unnecessary obstructions in the hook gap. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring it down the side, and I'm just winding that down about midway down the bend of the hook, and then I'm going to come forward and I'm going to take a few extra turns right behind that bead. Now I'm going to take the wire, and what I'm looking to do is I'm looking to imitate the segmentation on a Chironimid. So I'm going to go ahead and get some turns of wire in here. I'm going to back that off. I want these to be a little bit closer together on a hook this size. And what you're shooting for here is a fairly constant thickness. On a size 22, you're not going to be able to get in 6 or 7 turns, so 5 turns of wire on this is just fine. I'm going to tie that off with about 3 turns of thread, and then to break the wire off, rather than try to cut it, I'm just going to do the helicopter thing, and that'll break right off. I'll take a couple more turns. And then the last step is to go ahead and just tie in sort of a pseudo wing. This is more just to provide some attraction than anything else. So I'm going to go ahead and I've brought the crystal flash around on either side of the thread. Now I'm bringing it down so that it's sitting right on top of the hook. I'm going to wind that back just a little bit to lock that material down. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my scissors and trim that off at about 1/2 to 2/3 the body length. Once you've done that, you're now ready to go ahead and whip finish. can go ahead, trim away the thread, and you are all set to go. So there you have it. Super simple pattern, extremely effective if you're fishing anywhere where chironimids reside. We fish them a lot out here in California in the Sierras. Super easy pattern. Hope you enjoyed the video. Look forward to talking to you again soon.